So how are you, Rob?
I'm very well. How are you?
Good. What's it like being at Comic-Con for you? It's been crazy so far?
No, I come to these all the time.
Yeah.
Yesterday we were walking around the floor. This is my place buying silly shirts.
Yeah.
I bought some very silly shirts. This is my kind of place. This is home for me.
Awesome. Well, when did you first decide you wanted to become an actor, and what led you to that decision?
I mean, that's a very long answer. It's a very, very long answer. But mainly because it's a tough one to sum up in a short amount of time, and it's a very personal question. So my life was heading down a very different path once.
Okay.
And I never thought there was one thing that I was ever good at, and it wasn't this, funny enough, but I loved this so much. I worked in the theatre watching plays every week, and I just thought I could do that, and I just couldn't live my life in the direction I was going unless I gave this every shot I was going to give it. And so I did, and for some reason I'm still blagging it. For some reason people still haven't quite found me out to be the fraud I am. And I'm working. I mean, I trained to be a stuntman. I didn't even train to be an actor. So this is, I did train to be an actor, but I was so bad at it that I was embracing being a stuntman. And for some reason people keep giving me jobs in front of the camera, and I'm delighted and grateful for it, but it's one of those things.
As are your fans. I think, people...
All three of them.
Yeah, well, and me, so four.
Yeah, four. There you go.
So, what drew you to your latest project, Looking Glass?
It was a bit of a battle, to be honest, because, network TV is a minefield, and you never know how they're going to make, especially when they're saying, well, you have to make 22 episodes of everything. Are 22 episodes of everything going to be good?
Mm-hmm.
But this script came, and I just couldn't walk away from it. No matter how many times I did it, a lot of scripts came through and I was able to put them down and just go, no, I don't want to be on network TV, I don't want to do that. And then this one came, and it was just more. It was more interesting. It was a great story. It was interesting. It's science fiction, which is my genre, which is the only genre I particularly like existing in.
Mm-hmm.
And when I met with Rand and I met with Howard, they kind of were on the same page with me. I wanted to tell something a bit more interesting than just your standard procedural fare. And this show is that. It is better. It's better than the majority of shows out there so far, and I'm really excited about it.
What's been the most surprising part of being, in the show? Is there something that you've found that you've been able to tap into?
The most surprising thing is the difference between the pilot and the season. We weren't able to make the script that we wrote for the pilot. We didn't have time. A pilot is always very much a demonstration of ideas, and some of them come off and some of them don't. But the season that we've made, that these guys have made, has evolved into something actually really, really quite special, I think. And the hardest and most interesting thing for me is doing it in a different accent. I mean, I've never really done a job in my own accent yet, but to do a straight up American accent for an entire season, that's a struggle. And that's been a real kind of adventure in trying to figure out how to bring a character to life when the voice isn't even natural to you.
Interesting. I very much appreciate your time. Thank you so much.